Hey guys, Marsingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are continuing on the new Bardock content with the EZA for physical Super Saiyan Bardock. So this is one that I've been looking forward to for quite a while because he is a support unit that is going to be a good boost to a bunch of teams that really needed some more solid support units, right? Time Travelers, Exploding Rage, Revenge, Powerful Comeback is another big one, and then obviously storied figures. He's even on Legendary Existence, and of course he's on Bond of Parent and Child as well, which is another very good team. So a lot of very solid teams for our boy Bardock. So he's an all types leader, 3 key, 80%. Could be useful for like battlefield or link leveling or whatever. His super attack, he greatly raises defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage and seals. So remember, greatly raise is a 50% buff. And then he gets 318% defense at the start of the turn, attack 180% when performing a super, all allies key +2, defense and attack 30%. He guards all attacks within the same turn after receiving an attack, and then gets 30% additional defense when guard is activated. So what that means is the first hit of the turn he takes, he just takes that as a normal hit. No guard, nothing else. Then when the second hit comes in, his guard is now up. And then when he gets hit once with his guard active, then he gets that 30% extra defense. So he has to get hit twice to actually even get that extra 30%. And then any third and further hits after that, he's going to have that full buff. Now, because he's a Super Saiyan Bardock, he does have some very good links, right? Even if you're not going to run him on a Bardock-related team, he's got Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan. Links like Family Ties. Obviously, there are other, like, decent units that have these links, although I guess to be fair, most of them are the other Super Saiyan Bardocks. The First Awakened is obviously a link that is shared by some of these like God Gokus, in UI Goku. But the fact that he's providing key and support kind of makes up for it a little bit, right? So we're using him on the 200% Bardock lead. I've bought a couple of different units that we could try him out with, but he does link up 5 links with the Tech Bardock. He has 4 links with the Torah. Even though he's a Super Saiyan Bardock, he's on Team Bardock. Or at least has the Team Bardock link, right? So that does actually work out very nicely. So we can see here, start of turn. Now we are getting 60% support from Torah, but he has 360k defense. So that means after he super attacks, he's like over 500k defense, basically. Especially because we are going to take 2 hits at the front here. So we're going to get hit once, guard is going to activate. Then we're going to get hit again and get 30% defense. So we're going to go up to being over 400k. And then we're going to get the 500... the 50%, imagine 500%. The 50% buff from his super attack effect. And then, of course, the bonus with being on the team with Tech Bardock is we know from his Scouter ability that there is no super attack on this turn. So, obviously in the first phase, no surprise double digits. Then we have the downwards arrow to show that the guard is up. 6.2 on the super attack. And now we get the we have the 30% extra defense as well. So, his defense currently at that point in the turn over 500k, potentially even close to 600, which is pretty good. Now, on a lot of teams, he's probably going to be run as a 3rd slot floating unit. So in a way, that is good, right? Because with the first hit that you have to take being the one where you're not going to be guarding, getting that 50% defense raise before you have to take the first hit is obviously going to be quite beneficial. So let's float off the... actually, these are both the units that I want in slot 1. So... is it better to float? Oh, it's probably better to do this, right? Because I want... you know what? We'll do this for now. I want to float off the Carnival Goku just because I do really want him on rotation with the physical Bardock, just to see, just to show like the links that they share, and then also to see physical Bardock with that buff from the Carnival Goku as well, because he gives 50% defensive support. This is where some of these units are going to come in really well together, like on a Super Saiyan's team, for example. Like both the Carnival Gokus and then this Super Saiyan Bardock with the support. There's a few teams that are going to get pretty significant buffs from having this guy around. So Fortunately, we got hit first, got the extra defense, getting some build up here for Tech Carnival Goku. Now, Farsha, unfortunately, we want her to get hit multiple times in her first 2 appearances. She is going to take 2 hits here. So I guess depending on the next rotation, we could get her, could still get her fully built up. But STR Carnival Goku, I actually thought we were going to finish him off before the end of this turn. So them getting the additional super, they haven't been hit at all. I don't think, will they even finish him off here? They might actually need to crit to kill him. I think they possibly do, yeah. Okay. Well, at least we get a hit in for them for their build-up, I suppose. And then we can see that the super attack is being launched, but we don't need to worry about that because we should take him out here. So with no support and just the links from Tech Bardock, he starts off at 317k. So that's actually pretty good considering we don't have a support unit on the rotation. He's going to get 50% defense from his super attack effect. So that's putting him up to like, what, 450k. I do have the, I don't think we, did we skip turn? No, we didn't skip turn 1, but I do have the Goku family support memory active, so obviously be aware these are his numbers with the extra bit of support from the support memory. So yeah, we'll take double digits and then 4.2. So he's not like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock where he's providing support to the team and then also dropping like a super high attack stat. But remember that his role for the team is basically just going to be a 3rd slot floating support unit, and he does get a lot of defense from his super. So, you know, he's going to be in a pretty good spot to take those hits in the 3rd slot. The only time where he really is going to kind of get shown up is if he's getting attacked in slot 3 and the first attack is a super, because he needs to get hit the first time to get the guard and then again to get that defense buff. So, like, the perfect scenario, if he is being supered in slot 3, ideally it's like the 3rd attack of at least 3. But oftentimes with these events, we don't see a ton of attacks stacked up in slot 3. So it's one of those units you kind of have to play carefully with him, right? If you're using him with the Tech Bardock and you've got the Scouter effect, so you know where the super attack is going to be, that obviously gives you more of an option of like how you want to position him on the rotation. And then just don't throw him in front of a super attack. If you know there's a super attack coming and it's the first attack that he would be taking, unless it's from like an int enemy, then just don't throw him in front of it, basically. So I kind of want to leave him here. So the super attack is the 3rd attack. So actually this is perfect because let's not get the, I don't want to get the full key with you in case you additional too many times. But yeah, this is actually the perfect scenario. So he's going to get his super attack off. We've got the support from Carnival Goku. So he's going to be at like 500k defense after he supers. And then, yeah, he's going to get hit, get his guard, get hit again, get an extra 30% defense, and then get super attacked. So he should, I think, especially because we're only on the 2nd phase, right, of the Shadow Dragon Red Zone, he should take double-digit damage from the super attack. And because he's getting his super off and everything first, he'll take double digits from the normal attacks as well. So, of course, Carnival Goku had to get an additional super attack here. Don't do too much damage, please. Bardock's going to kill him, isn't he? Why did Carnival Goku have to get an additional super? 5 mil. Because, yeah, Carnival Goku buffs the allies on the rotation super attack. Oh, let's go. No! Bardock! He survived with the tiniest sliver of health and then Bardock additional. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure after getting those hits and getting the buff, so he's over 500k after supering. The first hit activates his guard, and we know for a fact he'll take double digits from that. Then he gets the 30% extra defense. So he's going to be looking at that point, close to, if not over, 600k defense with guard. So I'm pretty sure, considering it was only the 2nd phase Shenron, I'm pretty sure he takes double-digit damage from that super attack, right? So unfortunately we didn't get to see it. I can't believe him and Carnival Goku both additional supered. Even if one of them out of the 2 hadn't additional, then we wouldn't have killed the boss and actually got to see him eat the super. But like I said, I'm like 99% sure, based on how high his defense would have been, plus guard, that he would just take double-digit damage, which obviously is pretty good. I think this is like literally the first time this Bardock has gotten to attack. Although the friend Bardock, I think, is only 55%. So, But yeah, I think, how many hits did we get on Carnival Goku? I don't think he's built up. He definitely doesn't have his Scouter effect, but... Alright, so this is a rotation that I think you could realistically run on a lot of teams, right? So Super Saiyan Prepared for Battle and Fierce Battle. Not the craziest link set active, but he's starting the turn, again, 322k, thanks to the defense buff from the STR Carnival Goku. So, and then all that extra key support, we can get you to 24 key. Grab this for you. I think there is a possibility that Tech Carnival Goku just kills here because he's very built up. I guess I should have just put Physical Bardock in slot 1 because he'd have got hit in slot 1 to get the guard and then would have taken the super. But I suppose it is what it is. Alright, so yeah, Carnival Goku. I'm pretty sure even from this, right, with all the defensive support on the rotation, Bardock would tank that for double-digit damage. And then 3.6. So he's missing a couple of his links, like the Team Bardock ones, the Bardock-specific links, do give him quite a bit of extra attack. But you have to remember, again, his main role on the team is to be there to provide support. So if he's not hitting like a particularly high attack stat, then I can't say, personally, I think that's like a huge issue, right? So if you're sealed, I should probably, even though you have less dupes, if he's sealed, I should probably put this Bardock there, right? Because he's going to get, what's he got? 291k, and if I put you there, you have 211. Wait, did he get hit with a super before that? Or have you just got bare skill orbs? I don't know. Well, we'll do this, because then you're getting the extra defense, and you get the defense from your super attack buff. And then we'll do this. So we're going to get the Dokkan attack next turn, probably. So I can go ahead and throw him in slot 1 for this guy. Now, what's interesting is the first hit of the turn activates his guard, but the way his passive is worded, he gets that 30% defense when he gets hit and his guard is activated. So I wonder if he takes the first hit from an int unit, I wonder if we'll see the defense up icon. Will he get his guard activate and get the 30% extra defense from that first hit? Because he's being hit by an int unit? I'm actually not too sure. We shall see what happens at the start of the next turn, I guess. Of course, he's sealed. Just don't seal my physical Bardock and we'll be all good. Alright, good. I guess I can actually do this, right? Because, well... Because we miss out on... Because Saiyan Pride and Team Bardock are the links that we miss out on, right? So, if we take a look... Oh, if we take a look at those... Saiyan Pride and Team Bardock. Saiyan Pride, I know, is an attack link. Yeah, 20%. And then Team Bardock is 2 key and attack and defense 10%. So Team Bardock is a very good link, right? The Team Bardock members obviously do get a very nice buff off of that. But I'm going to put him in slot 1 so we can see him get hit by these attacks. He's still getting the support from Tora, so he's still at 328k at the start of the turn. So we get hit. Yeah, we got the defense up icon. So if you get hit by an int unit, the guard obviously isn't really that important because we're guarding anyway. So he gets that defensive buff straight away. So he's already now up to being at like just over 400k defense. Then he's greatly raising defense on super. And then yeah, his attack stat for the turn 5.3 with the support from Tora. His attack stats have been okay, right? The lowest I think we've seen was what, 3.5, close to 4. Which as a unit who's just here essentially to provide support, I'm perfectly happy with that. So double digits from this. Yeah, see, there you go. So, I mean, that's what we'd expect, right? But, I mean, guard was activated already. So, even if that Shenron wasn't in, then we should have taken that for double digits, right? Because we had guard activated. So, all in all, I would say that this physical Bardock is pretty decent. Now, shout out to my boy Minato. I know he hates him. And the main reason is because he has to take all of those hits, right? So, if you are... I'm pretty sure Far should just get killed by a super from this guy because of the type disadvantage. She has 734k defense. Let's find out. If she dies, I guess it doesn't matter, but it'll be interesting to know that for the future. But yeah, I know Minato's not a huge fan, and the main reason is, as I addressed, right, you have to get hit twice, and then you're going to tank attacks, like big attacks. So if you're going up against... Wow, that still did 700k, okay. Yeah, type disadvantage is a real zinger. Yeah, so if you're going up against a tough boss like the Metal Cooler Core, for example, and then he is going to super attack you in slot 3, if it's the first attack in slot 3, then this Bardock is going to get killed. Now, if it's the second attack, he will have activated Guard, because remember, after this guy supers, he's going to be sat at somewhere around 500k defense, depending on the rotation. But if the Metal Cooler Core just supers him for the first attack, he dies. If he guards, he probably is still taking, what, like 4 to 500k maybe? So I guess it depends on the HP that your team has. And then if he gets hit twice and then gets super attacked, then you might live. But essentially it boils down to if he's going to get super attacked in slot 3 by some of these big bosses, then he potentially is going to die. But, I mean, again, I talk about this all the time, how in the meta nowadays, so many of the units just die to a big boss super attack. And this is a guy that's in slot 3, giving everybody support, got decent links, has like 500k defense after supering, so he tanks normals all day long. So, I mean, he's pretty good. He's not like crazy busted, but he's a very good support unit. He's on teams that need the help. I'm going to do a video showing off what I think is now the new best build of the Powerful Comeback team, because that team with the Carnival Goku lead, I've always thought was a bit lacking when it came to really good support units. So the fact that all of these Bardocks are on there, that's going to be very, very good. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Which is your favourite out of all of the Bardock EZAs? Obviously, we've got plenty more videos on these guys coming, so let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.